Hey guys, welcome to Travel Feels. Today, we're just taking a break. We're relaxing here at my parents' cottage. This is my happy place. I can honestly spend so much time here. I love getting away from the city, getting away from all the busyness, and just relaxing here. I hope you guys have been enjoying the last couple Norway vlogs, the Norway videos. Me and Samuel just had an amazing time there, and there's some more footage to come, don't worry. The Norway stuff isn't over yet. But me and my wife and my kid, we came here to the cottage for a few days just to relax. We all of a sudden got a heat wave here in Toronto, so we thought what better place to spend the heat wave than at the cottage. Us Finnish people are all about the cottages. In Finland, pretty much everybody has a cottage, and every cottage has a sauna. So you go sauna and swimming, you eat, you just hang out all day and just relax. But one of the best things for me about the cottage is that the internet barely works here. I just love unplugging from the world, just being forced to not be able to go on the internet. So that way I can't really answer emails. I can just barely do text messages, just enough if somebody really needs to get a hold of me. But for the most part, I'm unreachable. I'm just relaxing here. And man, I just love kayaking. It's gotta be one of the most relaxing forms of exercise. You're getting exercise while just chilling in a lake, especially when it's super glassy and just still. I love it. Talk about work hard, play hard, and work-life balance and all that kind of stuff. But what happens when you really enjoy your work? Or when you just don't realize that you're actually working all the time? Especially when you're freelancing or you're running your own business, there's nobody telling you when to work and when not to work. There's no 8-hour shift and then you go home and you're not working anymore. You're just constantly working in a sense. And so sometimes it's really hard to separate work and life and find that balance. But sometimes I question, do we actually need to separate the two? I think it's totally possible to find a job that you really like doing so that it actually doesn't even feel like you're working a lot of the time. Don't get me wrong, every job has its good and bad sides, and sometimes it just feels like you're working, you're grinding hard, it's tough. But when you find something that you really love doing, it a lot of times doesn't feel like you're actually working. So work and life, they all kind of just blend together into one. All right, guys, it's time to jump in the lake. Whew, that felt good. Or not. I still think we all need breaks no matter how much you enjoy what you do. I'm all for working super hard and being really ambitious, but I'm also all about breaks. For some reason, people think that taking breaks is somehow gonna slow them down and basically just kind of take away from their career. But I actually think it's the opposite. I think when you take breaks, you're able to kind of recharge and kind of regroup, and then you're able to work way harder and way better in your craft afterwards. Whenever I take a break, it really just gets rid of all that stress and all that anxiety that I've had. And then when it's time to go back, I'm just super excited to make films again. It really helps me in my filmmaking process to just take breaks every once in a while. Not to mention, it also helps with that sneaky burnout that happens with a lot of people these days. And I think part of that is that it's just really hard to just take a break from everything, unplug, don't answer emails, none of that. It's really hard nowadays because we always have our phones and internet and everything is with us. People have 24 access to us because of our phone. It's really hard. So breaks are super important. Think our work is super important and that if we take a week off or a couple days off, the whole world is gonna fall apart. But really, is it really gonna fall apart? Is it really that important? We all kind of get so caught up in our work that we think it's the most important thing ever. And it just becomes so serious and it just causes anxiety and stress and all that. But really, unless you're like the president of the United States, your work probably doesn't matter that much. All right, let's head back. fun. About you guys, but I don't want to be super successful unless I can also enjoy my life at the same time. And I think something that really helps with that is being content. Being content with what you have. Whether you have little or whether you have a lot, you gotta be content. And this, for me at least, helps to alleviate some of that pressure to just keep pushing always and not take any breaks because you just want to keep going and going and working and working. Now, I'm not saying don't try or just be complacent. Complacent is a very different thing than being content. Content is being okay with what you have, but still dreaming and working for something more. For me at least, in the last little while, I've felt like I just have to keep pushing. Even though the channel's been growing and things have been going really good, I just feel like I have to keep going and going and keep working and working. And the problem is that as a freelancer, there's just an infinite amount of work to do. It never ends. So you're never going to be finished all your work because you can just keep making more videos and keep doing more stuff. There's always work to do. But it's good to just learn to take breaks and just enjoy your time and not always be stressing out. And if you take a break, the world is not going to end. Your work is not that important, especially if you're a creative person like me. If I don't post a video, it's not going to be the end of the world. It's not going to destroy my career, and it's probably not even going to slow down my career, because when I take that break, then I'm going to have a lot more energy for the next videos and to keep going. So I thought that was an important thing that I was realizing lately, and I just wanted to share it with you guys and to just encourage you guys to take breaks. Don't just keep pushing all the time. Take a break. Don't burn yourself out. It's not worth it. And remember, it's not worth being successful if you can't enjoy your life. So start learning to be content with what you have. All right, guys, I think I'm gonna go and enjoy the sunset. It's looking pretty dang good. Go eat some food and hang out with my family. Guys, enjoy the filmmaking process and go get some of those travel feels.